Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is CezrDaPleazr, otherwise known as CDP. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some Destiny footage from the PS4. This is kind of me testing out the PS4's, well, not really the PS4. So I'm testing out my Roxio to make sure that I can even record shit from the PS4, because I really doubt I can right now, just because like it's a whole mess. The Rox is pretty fucking limited. Anyway, showing some Destiny footage, and I might also actually discuss a little bit of Destiny and my actual thoughts of it, even though I know there's already like, you know, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fucking videos discussing Destiny. But you know, I made a whole little, I didn't make a whole big thing, but I made like a preview, not a preview. When the beta came out, let's start with that. When the beta came out, I made like I made a commentary about it and what I felt and my kind of opinion and point of view that I feel that Destiny was going to have. And I said that Destiny is a fun game, but it's not something that's going to be revolutionary. And, you know, now the release has finally come out, I realized I never actually came out and said, you know, what I feel about the actual release and were some of my predictions correct. First of all, I was right. It's not a revolutionary game by all means. I think Bungie made a fun game. I think they were kind of hyping it and like advertising it as it's an MMO shooter, even though it's like, as far as an MMO, it's like so fucking limited with all the there's factors in MMOs in this game which is like, all right, cool, but it's very, very basic and limited. For a shooter, it's fucking amazing to have all this other shit that you can do and all this stuff that you kind of have, like all these other tasks and I guess quote assignments that you can embark on, rather than in a regular shooter where all it is just like challenges. Oh, kill like X amount of people or whatever. This is it's basically kind of the same thing, but it's like, oh yeah, kill, alright, like mini bosses and shit, or like make sure you get 50 assists and crucibles and blah blah blah. So, you know, for the most part, it's a basic MMO, but a fucking amazing shooter game. I think visually the game looks fucking beautiful now on my the PS4. Originally, the footage that I showed when I made the beta video, blah blah blah, it was in the 360, so 30 frames per second, 720p resolution, although I don't know. I'm not going to discuss resolution and all that right now in this video, but PS4, it's supposed to be the new gen console with the new gen graphics and new gen everything. Destiny doesn't really feel that way. I feel that like you could have easily just made this in a 360 and PS3, and I would have still been like, alright, that's cool, whatever. Like, it's cool for the past gens, but like for this quote new gen, which I shouldn't be saying new gen, the current gen that we have now, it's like, wow, this is like very, very like lackluster. Hell, fucking, you look at other games that came out these past couple weeks. You look at Shadow and Mortar, fucking great game, looks amazing. One of the best games I fucking played. Period. Middle version Shadow and Mortar. In case you haven't even like heard of it or checked it out, you should definitely give it a try and look up like a Let's Play on YouTube. Alien Isolation, fantastic fucking game. I'm in love with that game as well. I think everything that was done with that game in particular was fucking great. Even within literally it's coming out, well, by the time you guys see this today, it's fucking great. Fucking fantastic game, you should check it out. I think also the Sleeping Dogs, like the remastered shit came out today, which, that's a fucking great game, by the way. If anyone that never played Sleeping Dogs and like, you have a PS4 and Xbox One, definitely worth the fucking buy. I'm not gonna buy it because I play the shit out of it, and I'm not really gonna spend $60 for the DLC. You know what I mean? Great fucking game. But anyway, Destiny. Graphically, it's fucking amazing. I'm really, really like, holy shit, this looks fucking sweet. I don't like some of the customization options that there are there. Like, they have some customizable options for your like character creation, but it's not really like as detailed as, like, for example, the Elder Scrolls series, which I don't mean like Skyrim character creation like level. I mean like if you played like Oblivion or even Morrowind on the original Xbox or PC. Dude, fucking Morrowind had a fuckload of better options than fucking this, dude. Like, this was like, here's 6 options. They aren't really done well. Fucking pick one and have fun with that for the rest of your character. I'm like, alright, cool. Right now I've only tried out the Tiny Human class. I'm not really. I might check out I don't even know the other class. And there's like Hunter and Wizard, I think. I'm not even too sure. Hunter looks alright, but I think I might be trying out Wizard after I like finish up my Titan class. Story, I think this is the thing that everyone's, like, that's done research on Destiny has heard. It's fucking, like, nothing. Like, I'm not gonna say that. At first, before I even played the game, I've been told that, like, literally it's just the beginning of the game and then the ending. Which I was like, what the fuck, what do you mean? And I was told that, oh, yeah, so in the beginning it's like, I forget what the fuck his name is. The Observer, the whatever the fuck his name is. There's a character in this game that, like, talks to you about some shit. He's like the leader right now of, like, the Guardians and shit. He's like, I can tell you about the war, and I can tell you about all this other shit that happened, but I'm not gonna tell you. It's like, then why the fuck did you mention it? I could have lived all my life not knowing that extra information, but no, you're gonna be like, yeah, man, all this shit happened. Oh man, I wish you were there, dude. Like, it feels like I'm being jerked off. It's like, all right, I appreciate it, but can you just suck my dick? Like, that's how I felt with that whole beginning part. There is a bit of a story. It really reminds me of Mass Effect, though. Like, literally, I can replace a few words and it's fucking Mass Effect. In fact, I think somebody did that, and if I can, I'll find the photos so I can, like, put it up here in the video. It's basically Mass Effect, except done really, really poorly. And to be fair, Mass Effect storyline was also pretty fucking limited, which I know I'm gonna get shit to as well. But listen, Mass Effect was amazing. Loved it, but it's a basic fucking concept, the story that it has, where there's people trying to take over, they're trying to destroy the world and shit like that. Basic shit. Like, it's not revolutionary either. Fucking love Mass Effect. Don't you dare say that I'm not a fucking fan. Fucking loved 1, 2, 3. Replayed all of them, all fucking lot. Anyway, story for Destiny is fucking, like, it's there, but at the same time, it's not really there. Like, it's discussed. There's shit, if you pay attention to it, it's like, oh, wow, okay, that's kind of interesting, I guess. But it's not like, oh, shit, this is amazing. You know what I mean? The ending kind of, I don't know. It's like, alright, picture like this. Here's the story of Destiny. It's like the feeling where, like, you and your girl, or boy, whatever the fuck, are making out, and like, things are getting really, really intense, and you're just like, oh man, I can't wait to start making a move. And then right when you're going to start taking off his or her clothes, it's like, no, we're done. It's like, what? What? Okay. And that's it. That's how it feels like. Like, I understand there's gonna be more, like, story and DLC, but I'm not gonna pay 35 or 45 bucks or whatever the fuck it costs to fucking buy story when it should have been in the fucking game. Fucking $500 million, you spent a fuckload of that on marketing, you could have easily taken away a couple million of that and put fucking story in your fucking video game. But whatever, Bungie. You know. Fucking love Halo. I'm kind of disappointed that Bungie didn't really, like, delivered. Fucking love Halo's story. Although it wasn't really, you know, revolutionary and, like, all these things, I still fucking love Halo's story. Even though it was kind of like a simple concept, I still fucking loved it. Doesn't matter. And it was there. It was shoved down my throat in a way where I was like, yes, put it down my throat. Not like, whoa, what are you doing? Like, I was enjoying the throat pumping. Picture that visual. Why don't you? And shit. Gameplay-wise, probably the saving grace of Destiny. Fucking love it. Probably the best part. No, it is the best part of Destiny. The gameplay, the gunplay, I should say, it's fucking amazing. I'm highly like into it. I don't want to say addicted to it, but like I love the actual aspects when I'm actually playing the fucking game. Like the most fun I've had, which is sad to say, is online. And I say sad to say because I fucking hated the Crucible mode, which is like, and like, it's like I don't know. The mode of playing is like capture, you just capture points and shit like that, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, kind of like Domination in Call of Duty, if you want to make that connection. It's like, I didn't really dig the Crucible mode in Destiny. I enjoyed the actual campaign mode a lot more than I did that. Playing the story now with Destiny, I'm kind of like, alright, I'm fuck the campaign, I'm just gonna play some multiplayer. I don't know, and that's sad to say, but at the same time, actually playing the fucking game is fucking amazing. I love these abilities. I love how you can actually upgrade your actual, like, your abilities, pretty much. Like, the things that you can do, I fucking love what you can do in the fucking game. It's fun as fuck. Playing with buddies, or, you know, get some buddies together and shit like that, and playing together and shit. It's fucking fun. I love it. It's great. It's just a fun time all around. That's pretty much it. Like, I fucking love to play Destiny. I fucking hate everything that is Destiny. Pretty much. Like, I love that playing it. Everything else, I'm like, alright, it's whatever, I guess. Which, I'm not gonna make a comparison with, like, there are other games that do it better, that have great multiplayer. When you play it, it's awesome. But the side stuff, it was like, okay, not like, oh, it's there or whatever, but it's like, it's there and it's actually kind of cool, you know? That's pretty much it as far as my output and, like, opinion on Destiny is. At the end of the day, it's fun. If you're gonna, like, borrow it or, like, play it for a few days, do that. Don't, by all means, it's not worth $60 fucking. I would guarantee wait for a fucking price drop at, like, $40. $40 is still kind of questionable, but at least it's like, alright, here you go. That's basically it. I think right now, you know, when they've added more DLC and, like, there's more things to do besides what they're, I don't know. It's a whole thing. I like that they've added the Iron Banner mode, which is pretty cool, especially if you're up there in the level, like, 26 and shit. Which, by the way, I don't like that the cap is 20. I'm the kind of guy where I like leveling up. Maybe Call of Duty is kind of like ruined it for me now, where, like, I like when I have to level up to 60 or 70 and shit like that to hit that high level. Destiny's like, alright, level 20. Now you have to grind out to get fucking gear and shit in order to increase your level based on that armor. It's like, dude, why can't I just level up? It takes like 20 hours to get to level 20. Now, I'm not gonna lie. It's like 15, 14 hours at least to get to level 20. Then you gotta grind for fucking ever and do all kinds of missions, hoping for fucking random, which, by the way, it's a random loot drop system like Borderlands. You gotta hope and pray to God that you get exotics and legendaries and shit. Which, at that point, it's like, I don't give a fuck, really. Like, if it's a trophy, alright, I might do it, just because I kind of dig getting, you know, the platinum for Destiny, maybe. You know, that's about it. That's probably the only reason why I would really give a fuck about getting a level 26. I've been playing and I'm now currently at level 14? 12? I don't even fucking know. I forgot what level I am right now. Yeah. As an actual, like, rating, I guess, if you want me to give you a rating, I mean, I give it a 3 out of 5 or some fucking. No, I don't like giving ratings like that, but if I had to, I'd probably give it like a fucking 6.5 out of 10, to be honest with you. It's not an amazing game, but it definitely is a fun game. If you're looking for something that's fun and a cool thing to kill some time on, yeah, by all means. Like, if you're someone like me who has school and work and it takes a lot of their time away from being able to play games, I mean, by all means, this is a great game to pick up because it has that Call of Duty factor where you can play it for like a couple 10 minutes or 20 minutes or so and have some fun out of it. That's awesome, by all means. That's kind of what I feel is like the saving grace, that, like, if that's the kind of person you are, by all means. For anyone that plays this game like hours and hours and hours and it is like their main game and has that time to make it's their main game like that, like 6+ hours a day, there's a lot of other better games you could be playing that right now. I just mentioned a while, 10 minutes ago or whatever, Middle of Earth, Shadow Mortar, Aliens Isolation, Evil Within fucking came out. There's a lot of other games you could be playing, especially for this following holiday season, the hardcore, like, gaming time where, like, you have a fuckload of games coming out. There's better games to play, by all means. So that's basically it, you guys. Thank you guys for listening to me to ramble on about fucking Destiny and my whole point of view on it. Hope you guys did enjoy this. Yeah, leave that like and all that fucking other shit that people plug in their channels. Bye, you guys.